insane. What are they even doing here? They're not even in the show. They're not even in Wednesday Bloody Wednesday.
Yeah, can you imagine that? Cash and Abyss, not even scheduled to be here, but they still find a way to spit in the face of tradition. And the War Games style Wednesday Bloody Wednesday is all about that. It's all about tradition.
As we can see, Chris Sabin is into the ring, Mike. And now, a man who's been so impressive this entire day, Juventud Guerrera!
Let's recap for you how these two men have advanced to the finals. Juventud Guerrera scored victories over Japan's Nosawa and Canada's Teddy Hart to win the international bracket and make his spot in the finals of the Super X tournament. Chris Sabin, the former X Division champion, he defeated Jerry Lynn and Frankie Kazarian to represent the United States. It's the U.S. versus the world. It's the United States versus Mexico. It's Chris Sabin versus Juventud Guerrera. Let's find out who wins the Super X tournament, and let's go to our ring announcer, Jeremy Borash.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is the final match of the 2003 TNA Super X Cup Tournament. Introducing, first of all, finalist number 1 representing the United States of America from Detroit, Michigan. He is the former X Division champion of the world, Chris Sabin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing from Mexico City, Mexico, he weighs in at 202 pounds. This is Juventud Guerrera.
We've been talking all night about tradition, and Don, maybe the best news I've heard is that TNA officials are looking into making this Super X tournament an annual tradition as part of the TNA Total Nonstop Action Package.
Well, they should, Mike. Where else are you going to see such great talent, such great ability like these X Division competitors have given us? But, Mike, I've noticed something else, and I'm going to throw this at you. It's hard to believe that here we are in the United States, and somehow, some way, I think that Juventud Guerrera has become the crowd favorite. It's like they appreciate his past exploits.
I think that this incredible crowd on hand at the TNA Asylum appreciates both of these individuals, and think of the great action that we've seen tonight as both men have advanced to the history-making finals. Oh, well, there you go. The answer by Juventud Guerrera, he slapped him right back.
The head game start right from the beginning, Mike. Right from the beginning.
Don, both of these individuals in incredible physical condition, and they're going to need to be, because this is the third match of the tournament for both of them.
You know what, Mike, though? They're not thinking about that. It's all about this one right here. Whatever tiredness that they might feel is gone from their minds because the adrenaline rush is so high right now.
Sabin charges at Juventud and ducks the clothesline. Look at Juvi answer with a series of right hands. Shot off into the ring ropes. Oh! Telegraph with a back body drop. Juventud caught him. Sabin able to avoid the second kick, but he didn't avoid that one.
First time that Chris Sabin's ever seen Juventud Guerrera, and he's paying the price for it. Oh, man!
Juventud first snaps off that side head scissors, and then follows up by maintaining the armbar, maintaining control, and neutralizing Chris Sabin. Feeling out process, as I think many of us expected here in the opening minutes of this great Super X tournament final.
What a great turn for Juventud Guerrera this will be to come out as a Super X champion. And what a way for Chris Sabin to prove to everybody that he should still be X Division champion by winning this tournament, Mike.
Juventud's game plan, his strategy here in the early going appears to be to try and ground Chris Sabin and not try and fly with him. Move for high-risk move. Off the knife edge chops. Doubles him over with the boot to the midsection. Now the reversal into the ropes. Takes him up in the air.
Oh, man! Sabin just tossed the ball. There's the kick.
Dropped him on his head and the back of his neck, and then did you notice the follow-up move? The enziguri kick. Where was it directed? Right to the back of the head. Here's the pin, and a 2 count.
There for a minute I thought that throw that Sabin did on Guerrera may have really physically hurt him right there, but Guerrera's somehow able to kick out.
Juventud Juventud trying to fight through the pain.
He's groggy, Mike.
After being dropped on the back of his head, after being dropped on his neck, and look at where Sabin follows up with his advantage. Just totally focusing his offense on the head of Juventud Guerrera with those repeated shots. Oh! Sabin charged in. Juvi got the boot up.
Did you hear that smack?
You can hear those knife-edge chops just echoing all over the asylum. Spin heel kick, caught him in the head. Wisely, Sabin rolls out to the floor, gonna try and clear the cobwebs. Is Juvi gonna fly? Nope, faked him out. Now, there he goes. Slingshot over the top, connecting with the cross-body block on the arena floor.
Sabin went outside there to clear his head. Juvi not gonna let him have a chance.
Juventud takes the momentary break. Bottled water there at ringside next to the ramp. Gonna try and regroup as well.
You might as well, Mike. This match isn't gonna be won outside this ring. So catch your breath, set it up, and then get the opponent back in there and finish him off. Oh, man, just slammed his head to the mat.
Face first into the ring apron, rolls him back in. Juventud. Oh! Slingshot. Drops into the ring, catches him with the elbow, hooks the near leg again. Another 2 count, another near fall for Juventud Guerrera.
I know we've seen Chris Sabin here so often in the last couple months and how impressive he's become, but how about Juvi? How about the juice? He is so on his game, Mike.
Looking to propel himself back into the national spotlight, and that's exactly what a win would do in this match for Juventud Guerrera.
Just applying the pressure right here, taking everything out of Sabin that he can.
This is the strategy that we mentioned earlier, neutralizing his opponent, and then follows up with a knife-edge chop. The reversal into the ropes. The elevation, Juventud climbs up on top. Sabin.
Oh, did you see that? He countered him, Mike, and just creamed him.
Catches him in midair, takes him overhead with the released German suplex. Another pin attempt. 2.
We always say how the wisdom is beyond his years of 21. This kid is something else. You'd swear you've seen him wrestling for the last 10 years.
Similar to the move that he used earlier tonight against Frankie Kazarian. Sabin employing the necktie. And it's his opportunity now to ground Juventud Guerrera. Keep him down on the mat. Not allowing Juvi to go high rope, high risk, top rope moves.
Toying with him there, Mike. I think maybe he should have went ahead and gone for the pin. But he wants to do it in grand fashion, it looks like.
Sabin climbing the corner. Took a little bit too much time to get to the top rope. Juventud. Oh, he stopped the roll-up by Sabin. Oh!
What a kick!
The basement drop kick delivered with authority. He targeted the head, the base of Sabin, and he nailed him in.
Oh, I thought it was over. I thought it was over.
Sabin kicks out at 2 and remains alive in the finals of the Super X tournament.
That just shows you why, Mike, that you cannot hesitate even for a minute or for a second, because a man with Juventud's experience will capitalize on that every time.
Sabin stops him in his tracks, rakes the eyes, connects with a forearm. Quick snapmare takeover.
There he goes again.
Employing the surfboard this time to keep Juventud grounded, to keep him on the mat.
I think that's a great move by Sabin's part right now to try to get control of this match. He lost it there for a second. Get control of it again.
Again, the fans with the staccato hand clap appreciate the effort of both of these wrestlers. To the corner. Juventud catches him. Can he drop back?
He's got
He
him.
did!
He's got him. 2.
Oh, no! Sabin's leg strength saved him that time. Wise move by Juventud, catching him in the corner, dropping down, bridging back, going for the pin, but Sabin used his leg power to avoid the pin, and yes, remain alive in the Super X tournament final.
Juvi playing to the crowd right there, Mike. I think it gets him all fired up and charged up as he wants to end this thing here real quick.
Let's see if Juventud can use that adrenaline rush. Slide through, standing switch. Sabin, oh!
Oh, but the agility of Juventud came through.
Went for the German, but Juvi landed on his feet.
Look at that
And again! And now Juventud gonna try it.
Sabin's gonna be thinking, what do I gotta do?
Perfect counter, perfect reversal by Sabin. Off the ropes.
Oh,
Roll
he
up.
got him.
Juventud rolls through.
No, he's got
Pin
him.
attempt, 2. Quick reversal, and a 2 count. Save for Juvi. And another 2 count for Sabin.
Unbelievable exchange right there. He's got him again.
Now Sabin has him. Now Juventud does.
Mike, I'm getting dizzy trying to follow this.
Must have been a dozen near falls. You're getting dizzy.
Look at these guys. They can't even stand on their feet anymore.
Both men collapsing. What incredible effort. Because both Juventud Guerrera and Chris Sabin realize what's at stake. It's not just the trophy, but it's the bragging rights that go along with that trophy that's emblematic of telling the world that you are the top competitor in the X Division, that you've survived these other 7 great X Division wrestlers.
These guys are wisely listening to Rudy Charles count and using every second that they can to catch a little bit more air, Mike. They're going to need every bit of it. Sabin's up.
Both back to their feet. They exchange punches. Juventud may be getting the better of it just slightly before Sabin stops him. Drives him into the corner with a knee.
Sabin reminds me of like a fullback who's built so low to the ground and he uses that so often. Juventud may be a little bit more agile.
Sabin going to try to elevate Juvi. Landed on his feet again. Uh-oh. Sabin has him up. Where's he going to go?
Wait a minute. Juvi's not going to let it happen. Look at these
Neither
guys.
is Sabin. Motioning for a cradle pile driver. Roll up.
Oh, Mike, that was fantastic.
Sabin played to the crowd and it almost cost him. And then Juventud comes back, grabs the side headlock, bulldogs him down face first.
Juventud Guerrera is not to be denied right here, but he's got to get the pin right now. He's got Sabin out. He's hesitating, Mike. He's just too tired right now.
Again, senior official, referee Rudy Charles, employs the count. Who's going to get up first? Who's going to take the advantage? Who's going to gain the momentum in this tournament final?
Will it be the youth or will it be the inexperienced?
Juventud slowly making his way towards Sabin.
Crowd trying to cheer him on there, Mike. They're yelling, juice, juice.
Juvi's up to his feet.
Here he goes.
Out to the ring apron.
He goes up.
Springboard.
Beautifully.
Missile drop kick off the top by Juventud. But
Here he goes.
I thought he used all of his energy.
No, he's ready, Mike.
He's motioning for the Juvi driver. Can he put Sabin away?
He knows he can finish him off right here. He can execute this properly.
It's all at stake here. Takes him up. No, Sabin able to float over.
Sabin's so resilient.
Up to the shoulder. Oh! Twisting, modified DDT that time by Sabin.
After the 3 matches, this being the 3rd match that they've had, Mike.
Here's the cover.
Here we go.
Here's 1.
2.
Here's 2.
Nothing's gonna happen. This being the 3rd match they've had, Mike. Every time they expend the effort like that to do something phenomenal, it takes so much out of them.
The superior cardiovascular conditioning of both men evident as we check out the replay of that move by Sabin. We go back live. Sabin going to try and go Northern Lights. Instead, Juvi floats over.
He's going for it.
Double underhook. Is he going to try the Tiger Bomb here?
Sabin's fighting it with everything he's got. Oh, you can hear that all the way through the building.
Rocked him with the knife edge chops. And has him up. Got him! Oh, my! Dropped him on his head with the Tiger
Here we
Driver.
go.
Pin, 2.
Yeah, he got it.
No, only 2. Only 2, believe it or not. Check out this replay.
We gotta see this again.
He dropped him right on his head. How did Sabin recover? How did Sabin kick out at 2?
He feels this is his house, Mike. Oh, my God. He did it again.
Desperation move by Sabin, but it paid off.
This is his chance right now. He's got to make the cover. He's got to make the cover. Here he goes.
Pin attempt. Legs hook. Shoulders are down.
You gotta be kidding me.
Now Sabin, sensing that he's got Juventud down, goes out to the ring apron. He's going to mount the corner. He's up on top. Sabin from the top rope.
Oh, Juventud countered perfectly. Perfectly, Mike.
Juventud may have been playing possum.
Every one of them looking for one killing blow to end this thing.
Caught him with the drop kick and the lateral press and 2. No! Sabin kicked out and got the shoulder up. Oh, he's gonna go to the top.
Here he goes.
Gonna try and superplex him. And
he's got it.
oh, he brought him over with the superplex.
But it cost him too, Mike.
Sabin winded, drapes the arm across.
They're both draping
Look
it.
at that. Shoulders up. Both men's shoulders were down.
They both had the presence of mind to go for the pin at the same time.
And they both had the presence of mind to get out of that pinning attempt. Here's the roll.
Here we go.
Here's one. Here's
Two.
two.
Did he get it?
No, he didn't. Kicked out at two.
Both of these guys have been so close. Wait a minute, here comes Sabin. Dude. No. I thought he was going to steal one there, Mike. I thought he was going to steal it.
Charges out of the corner. Juventud ducks the clothesline.
Hoovy got it. Oh, he nailed him.
Caught him with it. Off the Hoovy driver.
Here he goes.
Positioning Sabin. Pulling him towards the corner.
Could this be it, Mike?
Could he be going 450 again? We've seen it earlier.
Streak to go 450.
Is he going to go for the 450 splash?
Yes.
He's got it. Here it is. Here's one. Here's two.
Go. He got his foot on the rope.
You talk about presence of mind. You talk